Reality dating shows are supposed to be about finding love, but they're also teaching us who gets to explore, who's expected to stay loyal, and what we think relationships should look like at different stages of life. On younger dating shows, men are often encouraged to test connections, while women are expected to stay committed. But move to marriage-focused dating shows, where contestants are typically in their 30s, and suddenly, the most desirable man isn't the player. He's the one who's ready to settle down. And I don't think that's just a reality TV phenomenon. I think it's a reflection of how we expect men and women to date in real life. Nowhere is that more obvious than Love Island. Casa Amor is one of the most famous twists in reality TV. The boys and girls are separated into two villas and introduced to new contestants. The idea is simple. Tests exist in relationships. On paper, everyone has the same opportunity, but in practice, the behaviour inside Casa Amor is interpreted very differently depending on gender. For the men, it seems as though exploration is almost built into the format. Take Liam from season 7. Before Casa Amor, Liam and Millie were one of the most strongest couples in the villa. They were popular with viewers and seen as genuine contenders to win the show. But during Casa Amor, Liam pursued a connection with Lily, kissed her, shared a bed with her, and seriously explored the idea of bringing her back to the villa. What's important is that this wasn't a one-off mistake. It was several days of choosing to explore another connection while still being coupled up with Millie. What's interesting is how normal that behaviour feels within the context of Love Island, as other boys encouraged it. The idea of testing connections was constantly reinforced. It wasn't framed as shocking. Liam ultimately returns to the villa alone and attempts to couple up with Millie at the recoupling ceremony. But the full truth only comes out when Lily calls him out at the same recoupling ceremony.
I feel like the actions were pretty equal, sharing a bed together, kissing outside of challenges.
Oh, are you f***ing joking? Oh, what the f*** is wrong with you? Kissing outside of a challenge.
Following this revelation, Liam did become the villain of the episode, but not the villain of the season. The narrative quickly shifted from what he had done to whether he could earn Millie's forgiveness. Eventually, Millie forgave him. They got back together and went on to win the entire series. The issue isn't whether Liam deserved forgiveness, it's that forgiveness was always available to him as a narrative possibility. The behaviour was treated as something he could grow from rather than something that permanently defined his character. Tyrique is another example of how this dynamic is normalised. Throughout season 10, Tyrique openly referred to himself as a player and frequently reminded Ella that he missed the game, despite the pair becoming increasingly serious.
I missed the game.
Do you? Go back to the game then.
Even after closing things off with Ella, he continued entertaining other connections, including showing interest in bombshell Katie McDermott. And during Casa Amor, while Tyrique largely remained loyal himself, he actively encouraged other male islanders to explore new connections, often pushing them to kiss or get to know the new girls.
It's possibly going to fuck things if I did end up getting back with Jess.
No, but you're not. No, it ain't. Fuck Jess for now. What I'm saying is, this is your time and having a blast is kissing two girls in one night. Woohoo! Because when Jess is back, bro, you're not going to have to do that again, G.
Yeah, I know, but like...
if you grab both of them right now, I'm saying...
Alright, fuck it. I'm going to put
You've got to start treating this like a lad's holiday. Start lipsing people. Like, I don't get it. But you're feeling Tink now.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling her, but I'm not feeling her enough to be lipsing her.
Just lips her anyway. Bands.
The viewers didn't love everything these men did, but exploration seemed to be narratively available to them. Their mistakes could be redeemed, and exploration could be justified. The possibility of forgiveness was always present. But when women behave within the same structure, the reaction is often very different. Catherine from season 10 was coupled up with Scott. During Casa Amor, she decided to recouple and received intense backlash from viewers. Similarly, Tanya from season 9 left her partner Shaq single in a Casa Amor recoupling, whose edit garnered sympathy from viewers.
She meant it when I said that I love you, but I guess not everyone means it when they say something. So, is what it is, to be honest. Bit disappointed, but the game is the game, just gotta charge it. That's what I get for being a nice guy. They always finish last.
Ella from season 10 also chose to recouple during Casa Amor. After questioning the security of her relationship with Tyrique, she too received criticism from viewers.
Didn't really expect it from her, but I guess she was never mind, just my turn. Honestly hope it was worth it, because we're done completely.
What's interesting is that none of these women were breaking the rules of the show. They were simply participating in the exact format they were placed in, but the interpretation of their actions wasn't neutral. See how male exploration is often framed as confusion, growth, temptation? Female exploration is more likely to be framed as a reflection of their character. And that difference in framing makes all the difference, because the same behaviour leads to completely different moral judgments. On this show of 20-somethings, it doesn't feel like everyone's being tested in the same way. Men are seemingly tested on whether they're yet to find the right person, while women are being tested on whether they can remain loyal, there's a broader social narrative that men need time to explore before they're ready to commit. I hear versions of this all the time. Men need to get out of their system, they're not ready yet. Whether you agree with these ideas or not, they're deeply embedded in dating culture. On the other hand, women are often encouraged to demonstrate commitment much earlier in the process, and loyalty becomes proof of seriousness. Now move away from younger dating shows and the format changes entirely. When you look at marriage-focused dating shows, where contestants are generally in their 30s, suddenly it's not about exploration, but about commitment. On these shows, the ideal man is no longer the one with options, it's the man who's ready. Take Billy from the second season of the UK Love is Blind series, for example. Billy was often viewed as indecisive and uncertain about what he wanted. In a younger dating show environment, uncertainty can be interpreted as part of the process. But in a marriage-focused environment, it really is incompatibility.
I wish he had said no to me because I think he's driven by fear. And I think in the moment he got carried away and really wasn't ready for marriage. Again, having been married before as well, I really thought he would make the right decision for me and him. And he just said didn't see a future with me and he was out. And for 3 months, really? Like, is that a man who wants a real marriage? I said, let's fight for this, let's make it work. And he was way checked out.
Meanwhile, someone like Bobby from season 1 gained support because he remained committed and consistent, even when things became difficult. No longer is instability rewarded as consistency, and stability becomes attractive.
Neither Billy nor Bobby behaved like the men we typically see during Casa Amor.
Nobody was praising them for keeping their options open, or encouraging them to test multiple connections. In fact, the very behaviours that can be tolerated on younger dating shows become liabilities in a marriage-focused environment. The expectation has changed. By this stage, viewers want certainty in the men. They want emotional maturity and commitment. And that reflects a wider social expectation that men eventually move from exploration to settling down. What's most interesting is that these shows don't actually contradict each other. They simply reflect two different stages of the same social script. In younger dating shows, men are often given permission to explore before committing, and the women are expected to remain loyal throughout. In marriage-focused dating shows, that exploration disappears, and the men are expected to arrive as emotionally ready partners, but the underlying expectation remains the same. Men are allowed time, and women are expected to provide certainty.